So today we're going to be having a really important discussion, and this is a really important question people are having in mind, I guess. And this is so I'm going to share my opinion about that, and I definitely would like to see what you guys think in the comment section below. And the question is whether there should be very little romance and lots of plot in Choices stories. Like, forget about the love interest or the romance part because it really takes up your time, and instead of that they should be focusing on the plot more, just like people point out to It Lives in the Woods. All right, now what do I think about that? I think definitely, first of all, there are genres, right? Like, there is a romance genre. So if you are in a romance genre, like the nanny affairs, for instance, or for instance, let's say With Every Heartbeat, where it's all about the mental bond, romantic, or whatever it is. So definitely there you are going to see a lot of romance scene. Now let's talk about where we have other than romance genre, like for instance Blades of Light and Shadow, an adventure book, or Distant Shores, or any other book. So what do I think about that? So first of all, I personally believe it that there should be a perfect balance between plot and romance. For instance, I personally found out in It Lives in the Woods there was a whole lot of plot, but there was no mental connection with any of the love interests. So the whole point of having love interests is that you build a connection with them. So I don't see personally why there can't be a point that they can't reach where there would be a perfect balance between romance and plot, because they can go simultaneously. It's just really easy, I think, because for instance It Lives Beneath, it did a great job with that. Veil of Secrets, it did a great job with that. Nightbound kind of fell short doing that, but and even Distant Shores, to be honest, it was rushed. The ending was rushed, but it was about the adventure they were having. It was about the golden compass. It was about defeating the admiral. It was about all those things, but it was also about your love interest, wasn't it? It was when you came back to the present, then you were crying because you were sad because you would probably never get to see Charlie again, your love interest, Edward again, or Oliver again. So, and look, so there was a plot, there was a story, and there was also a romance part, and there's a perfect combination of those, and that would make the story, in a way that people would crave for it for, lots of things. So I think just going for the plot or just going for the romance, like there could be romance only in romance related book, but also in romance related book there are plots, even like the ups and downs they go through in those books with their love interest. So that's also a plot. So I think personally I believe that there should be a perfect balance between love interest and romance scenes and the plot. And without romance, I don't think anything would stand there. So the story is important. For instance, Open Heart, a lot of people are getting disconnected because they want Aurora, but they're not getting Aurora, and they're just pushing for Ethan or Bryce. So I think, definitely plot matters, but without romance, well, the plot doesn't matter that much. So perfect balance between romance and plot, because till then, if you do that and if you do it the right way, then at the end people will be craving for both the plot and mostly for the love interest, for the romance part, like just like in Distant Shores, with every heartbeat in any other books. Because for instance, I mentioned Distant Shores because this was a great example of how there was a plot and how there was also romance scene. The romantic part there, the mental bond with your love interest. So you're grieving for the adventure you had, but mostly for the people you had. For the people you liked, people you loved. So, and your love interest. That was the big part. That was the big sadness, the big the hollow, the gap, the vacancy inside your heart that you felt after probably losing your love interest forever, that your love interest is in another time zone, probably dead in your time. So that really resonated well with me. And let me know, guys, in the comment section, what do you think about that? But that's my thought about this. Let's comment in the comment section. Stay safe. See you again in the next video.